Even though I'm an educated woman with a degree from Boston University, I found myself, on the poverty line. I had no relatives in the area, and I really, really struggled very hard for many years, and it was pretty extreme. Besides my regular job, I worked many other jobs, and I was just so exhausted, and it really degrades your dignity, and you try very hard to provide your family with what they need, and it was just unbelievably difficult. I would literally sit on the floor and cry.
You have no idea where they were coming from, what's happened, and what their backstory is. There were foster parents, there were teachers, there were bus drivers, there were doctors, there were plumbers, and life really isn't made for the bills that we have this week.
Someone who can't make that basic choice of what to eat every day is heartbreaking to us. It's truly why we started this farm.
So with Veggies to Table, we receive food from them each week throughout the growing season to give out to the community, to kids all around Lincoln County, where they can access both their lunches and breakfasts, but also free produce from Veggies to Table.
So many people in this country are one paycheck away from being homeless. And when you hear that, especially when it comes to food, when you are barely surviving, the idea of feeding your family organic, healthy vegetables isn't exactly top of mind. When you don't have healthy food, to succeed is very hard because you don't feel good. You're not going to have the energy. To have fresh vegetables as a gift and to be able to feed them to your children, to your family, you feel better about yourself. It can happen to anyone at any moment for any reason. It doesn't mean you don't deserve love and support and help to get through it.
Someone's worth cannot be tied to how hard they work. People that are doing all that they can and are still not able to get by, they still need food.
I wanted to be at a farm where the food was accessible to anyone. And that's what makes Veggies to Table so special, is that all of the produce is donated. We don't ever sell any of our vegetables, and it's going to people who really need it.
How can we expect people whose bodies are not being nourished to keep working? How can we expect children to grow and learn and form a sense of security if they are hungry?
One mom said to me, I count on these vegetables every week that you bring because it supplements my SNAP benefits and my food pantry runs. Oh, firsthand, right out of her mouth of this helps me feed my family every week.
Super light. I just can't do it. And then I've got the peas, which
I've gotten feedback with people using the produce that they'd never used before and created new things, and it's exciting. And they're excited to come here. And they ask. I get hit up in the parking lot, hey, what'd they bring today? What'd they bring today? What they got? What they got? And Veggies to Table put in some serious dedication, and you can't help but love them for that.
A big part of our mission is maintaining dignity for people, and the quality of the produce really helps achieve that.
I know my people in my community, and they deserve to have that. By giving them good food, you show them respect.
We also feel that the flowers are such an important part of this process, but if you can't afford food, you certainly can't afford flowers, and everyone needs joy with flowers. I've seen over and over again how important it is to the people in our community who are experiencing hunger or loneliness or poverty.
If somebody had handed me a bouquet of flowers, I would have probably sat on the floor and cried also.
People forget life hits you in your face.
When I was in the hard times, it was really scary. It was just one situation that set me back. Had I not had those assistances, I never would have found my next job, and I never would have pulled myself out of that poverty loop.
It does feel like forever, but it won't be. There is light at the end of the tunnel. There is. You just have to keep going. just have to keep going. This farm and the people who support it are all cheering for you and hoping for you and trying to make your life easier.
We are making a difference in this community. We have seen that over and over again. We hope to be here for a long time to come to do that and to keep growing. We need donors and funders to make that happen. We want to keep affecting our community in a positive way. As they say, it takes a village. It's true. We can't do that without our donors and supporters. And we truly hope to be here helping to restore dignity and give beauty to people for many years to come.